Hey everyone, bringing you game 2 of today. I just mentioned in the other video, but just in case this is the first video you're seeing, I'd like to mention that I'm currently working on tons more decks and another original score for a specific deck that I have coming out in the future. And once I have the music done, I'll be showcasing the next deck. And something else I didn't mention is once I have the next deck out, I'll be doing a deck profile for Gravekeepers if anyone's interested. Alright, but now taking a look at the duel, I opened up very dirty. I drew a wide variety of back row. I have Strato and a tuner, so if he doesn't do any big plays, I can possibly... No, not OTK, but I can go for a really big push, and it looks like he's running Gravekeepers. So I missed the other one. Warning, Descendant, Prison. And then he took... Right, he took Prison, and not the Warning. Warning actually would have stopped me. But especially because I have Lance, not anymore. But he is playing Gravekeepers, so that might be a Spy or a Recruiter. I guess it could possibly be Guard, but not that many people play Guard in Gravekeepers, even though it's a pretty decent card. Also, Gravekeepers are really linear when people make them. They just run pure Gravekeeper or Gravekeeper with a few Splash and Malefics. It's very uninventive. I find it kind of boring. I actually used to run a Gravekeeper deck in real life. This is a while ago, I don't really use it anymore. But I at least had some really interesting tech cards in there, like Mass Sorcerer. It's a card from the very first Yu-Gi-Oh pack ever, and when it does battle damage, you draw a card. And that's something that I haven't ever seen anyone use with Gravekeepers. I had a bunch of other stuff in there too, but just the point is you can be innovative and still have a good deck. Whereas I highly doubt this guy's using anything interesting. It's probably just a pure Gravekeeper deck like everyone else runs. Now the question is, do I want to go into Draco Sack in case one of those is a Mirror Force? I can't beat him this turn anyways, because chances are that's a Spy or Recruiter. I should say, if it's a Spy especially. I am gonna do the Draco Sack play, just to be safe. And I'm not gonna hit the monster because if it is a Spy, I'm just gonna run it over anyways. I'd rather start hitting the back row. Gravekeeper, as you saw with the duality, Gravekeepers do use some pretty dangerous back row, probably really similar to what I'm playing myself. So I'm gonna get rid of that before it can cause me any problems. And he set really quickly, so the rule of thumb is that people set their best card first, because that's what they're most focused on, just a little mentality thing there. It was probably the D Prison, which I'd like to get that out of the way. And he's going to chain his MST, so I definitely hit the D Prison. Yeah. He just blind MST'd for no reason. He hit chain, which is slightly unfortunate, but again, I don't really care. Let's change his monster to attack and just to see what it is. Okay, it is a Spy. No matter what he summons now, I can just run it over. It also gives me the ability to run it over with Nizamu, whereas I would have had to wait before. How much damage can I do? What'll give me the most damage? Run it over. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I can't attack with that. That's right. Okay, I'll definitely use Nizamu. Good. Alright, let's hold down skip so he doesn't see I have anything during the damage step. It seems like a lot of people, they don't realize you can skip. And it might be annoying that, oh, damage step, it shows that I'm trying to chain something, so your opponent knows you have something. A lot of times it's a Lance, but if you just hold down the S button on your keyboard, you can hold down one of your mouse buttons too. It skips it, and it won't give you the chance to chain. You have to be careful just in case you actually want to use something, and you don't want to mistakenly skip over a necessary play. But if you just hold down that skip button, they won't see you have anything, and they'll keep them guessing. Works for hand traps, works for back row, works really well for stuff during the damage step. And let's see if he has his Royal Tribute. Oh, he is running Guard. I'm confused why he summoned it. He's just going to get over the token? I wonder if he has a Dark Hole. If he does, I'm just going to Lance the Draco Sack. I bet he does. He's got to have Dark Hole. Yep, there's Dark Hole. Okay, a Lance Draco Sack, it lives to see another day. I can get rid of his field, which I'm going to do. I haven't done any damage yet, so I want to exhaust his resources, especially if he has to use another commandant to get it out. And there's a Rage Quit. A Rage Quit is always the sign of a good deck because, you know, if you can make people Rage Quit, you put too much pressure on them. Anyways, if you like this video, please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay brutal.